Hey guys, happy Tuesday afternoon. It's 4 o'clock. I'm in my car in a parking lot on my way to pick the kids up. I was like, I should probably pull over. I don't think I'm going to make it in time. So when you guys come on, say hello. I'd love to see who's on here, middle of the afternoon. I'm sorry if I'm wobbly. I'm trying to hold it really still, and I don't know how well that's going to work. So when you come on, say hello. I'd love to see who's on here. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? I really actually am questioning myself. Yeah, no. It's Tuesday. Tuesday afternoon. I have my coffee, middle of the afternoon. Oh my gosh, I have to get a shout out to my girl. Hey, Mira. So my girl over at Lifetime, Miss Leanna, she decided to go red on my fingers today, and I'm very happy with it. I actually usually go neutral. I'm very neutral because I always felt like I couldn't pull off those kind of nails. And she's like, what are you, nuts? So she went with it, and it's beautiful. She's amazing. Hey, Dusty. When you guys come on, say hello. I see a bunch of your names on there. You guys, say hi. It always feels so much better when you say hello. Hi, Diana. Gerardo, happy Tuesday. Thank you. You're just cementing the fact that I'm pretty sure it's Tuesday. Say hi, you guys. My mid-afternoon coffee with monk fruit is so good. So no, they're not. I got mine fixed, but I'm actually really rough on my nails. As much as that is so weird to see my own name pop up. As much as I don't know, I guess I seem soft. I'm really not. I'm actually pretty rough on my nails, you guys. So, hey, William. Billy! Hi, sorry, that came out of my mouth. So I want to kind of jump in there, and I'm sorry if I get wobbly. It's because I'm really amped up about this. Hey, Troy. So yeah, Shannon Miller. That's so weird. It's really weird to see your own name pop up. So I just want to talk about a little bit, because this keeps popping up, and I think it's really important because we hear it all the time, and it's so untrue. One of the things that we hear is that, well, I'm not in a place where I've done enough or learned enough or gone far enough in whatever you're doing, to consider myself an expert, or to really be able to share with other people, or to be able to teach other people, or whatever that is. And it's such a disservice, number one, to yourself and to everybody around you. And I'm going to kind of put it a little bit into context, I guess, with, and I've been trying to decide today, how would I explain this, and how would I really put this into context when it comes to just life in general, because I don't believe that it's just in business or whatever. It's really in growth in life. And, so when we look at what Eric and I do for our passion, which is our business, but our passion in life, we never claim to be experts. And I never will claim to really be truly an expert, because I always think that there's room to grow. There's always room to grow. There's always space for that. There's always something new to experience, and there's always something new to share. And I think the moment that you feel like you don't have any more to learn or anywhere else to grow, if you're not growing, you're dying. That's the way that I look at it. So you're kind of to me, you're putting on the blinders if you think that you're an expert or you have no more growth. But so kind of going back, we look at our passion. If any of you are on here and you knew me 5 years ago, you knew me 8 years ago, 10 years ago, you never would have expected me to be in this space. This isn't the Shannon, and my last name wasn't Miller, but this isn't the Shannon that you knew 8 years ago or 5 years ago. And, when you look at the journey, it's really just been a process. And if we would have said, you know what, we are not going to start sharing this, we're not going to start helping people until we're absolute experts, until everything is perfect, we would still be working on it, you guys. We would not be helping anybody. We would not be living the life that we want, because we would still be trying to perfect it. You are never going to have everything ready. For any parents out there, you guys all know the story of I want to be prepared for when I have kids, right? I want to have all the money put aside. I want to have everything taken care of, and then we can start having kids. And then you have a kid and you realize that you could never be prepared for that because you would never even know what to expect. Same as in pregnancy. Like I always say, you can't explain pregnancy to anybody. Like you just have to go through it. Saying you're tired when you're pregnant is not something that you can actually explain because that's a different kind of tired. And so that reigns true with a lot of just life changes and the journey that we go on. And, I was listening to a story recently, this super successful guy. He was talking about, really, like he thought at one point, I think I want to get into the restaurant industry. So he thought, well, I don't really have a background in that. It's something that I think would be really cool and I would really like to enjoy. So I'm just going to go start at the bottom. Like I'm just going to go in and clean up tables and bus. And this is, mind you, at this point, this guy was a multimillionaire. And the people didn't know who he was. He went and got a job at a restaurant and he was bussing tables. And through that, he went and he was asking questions to the cooks and to the people that ran the back and like all these people. And he realized that that's not what he wanted to do. But he put himself in the position, like he didn't have to be an expert to make the decision. He just threw himself in there, felt it out, and then made his decision. And it's the same thing, like, we talk about a health journey. People say, oh, I want to go on, okay. We'll talk about nutrition, okay? I'm going to get healthy and I want to lose weight, right? And we'll offer them a resource and then they start dissecting it, right? All of a sudden, they want to be an expert in nutrition. All of a sudden, they want to really figure out what is the perfect form of exercise. Before I start going and doing anything, I want to make sure that my exercise is perfect, right? That my nutrition is perfect. And one of our really good friends, and that took over my phone, asked somebody at one point, like, well, did you research McDonald's before you went through the drive-thru? So why all of a sudden do you feel like you need to be an expert in this moment to just start your health journey? The truth of the matter is, okay, all right, this is a logical thing. I really want to do it. I feel the passion for it. This is something that I'm ready for the change. But I don't need to be an expert today in order to start it. I don't need to know all the ins and outs. You can actually go into it, maybe make a few mistakes and learn from those. I know it's crazy. And then move forward and keep growing and growing. And then all of a sudden, you're doing Facebook Lives and people are asking you questions and you're sharing and you're serving other people. Like it literally happens that way. It literally is just a flow. And when we get so stuck on the idea that we need to know everything in order to serve and in order to be better and to grow in our lives, that's the moment that you're going to be stuck. You just have to move. It's all about movement and making new decisions. And even if that small step of, half of it though was kind of funky and it didn't work out. So I know that next step, I'm going to change it a little bit, right? You're just feeling it out. But if you're sitting back and you're always doing research, but you're never taking action, what good are you? What good are you doing in your life? We didn't become bodybuilders overnight. We didn't walk into a gym and know how to do everything. And I still don't know how to do everything. One of my girlfriends, Tiffany, I'm like, listen, you need to take me in there. I'll try some CrossFit stuff. I have no idea what I'm doing. That's all new. But I'm never going to be good at something and I'm never going to grow at anything if I'm not willing to go in and just try it. Just to try it out and feel it and then share my experience with other people. Hey, I tried it and I failed, but this is why. So I figured out this is the trick to it. This is how we do it. And that's how you're going to learn and grow. And it's, it's just funny to me. And it's really not funny because all it is a way to keep yourself small. It's a way to hold yourself back. It's a way to stay safe so you don't have to say, maybe I failed at that. Maybe that didn't work out. And if you look back on your life, where else does that show up? Where else have you been saying, oh, I still need to do a little research. I still need to get it perfected before I jump in and do it. Where else is that showing up in your life? Because this is probably not the only place. It's probably not in health. It's probably not just in business. It's everywhere in your friendships and your relationships and everywhere. So the moment that we let go of the idea that we need to be perfect and we need to be experts and we need to know everything and we need to have a perfect plan, then you can start growing and actually being successful. You know, we look at the idea, the plan that Eric and I had when we started our business. If we would have stuck with that, you guys, I would be one miserable lady and Eric would be miserable. And we wouldn't be serving people the way that we are. And we wouldn't be growing the way that we are. And our kids wouldn't be the kids that they are. You know, it was all just because we took a chance and we were willing to say, okay, we have the right vehicle. We have the right idea of what we want, right? And we have a mentor, we have this community or whatever it is for you, that's our GPS and it's guiding us, right? And we get to choose whether or not we follow it. And if we fall off course, then you get back with your GPS, right? And I know some of you have heard this before, you know, but you're never going to get there if you don't just start. Just start. Just jump in and just start. So that's it. I was thinking about that earlier, and I was, you know, and there's so many other things that come along with it, like playing small. You know, I've played small up, and like even recently I was like, oh my gosh, I've been playing so small. I didn't realize who I was. But when having those realizations and then just taking action has been the key. It's just small things that, like, woof, you have this idea and this realization of who you are and what you've accomplished, celebrate it, and then keep going. So I hope you guys found value in that. And I hope that, you know, if you guys are looking to make a change or to get in maybe to a different business or to just create an impact or build relationships, whatever that is, that you just start taking steps. You don't have to have the perfect course, because I promise you, the idea, the thing that you write out, isn't going to be the course that gets you to the destination. It's going to change. You just can't see it, but you have to be willing to just drive. Just go. Get in your Tesla and drive. Anyways, so I hope you guys have an amazing afternoon. I kept that pretty brief. That's good. I did a good job. So anyways, I hope you have a good afternoon. If you guys found value, please share with your friends. Comment, like it. We really appreciate it. And I think Thursday we're going to be coming on here and doing an interview with an amazing, amazing woman. We're so excited. So and I think we're going to do it a little bit earlier, probably around like 3 p.m. on Thursday. So some of our East Coasters can be on with that too. So anyways, we'll see you guys soon. Love you. Bye.